All right, guys, welcome back to Cold Pizza Watch Reviews. Today we're talking about the Citizen EcoDrive Diver. This is model BN0150. So hold tight. All right, guys, welcome back. Today I'm talking about the Citizen EcoDrive Diver. This is model BN0150-28E. Now this watch comes to me through my father-in-law. I actually gave him this one as a present 3 years ago. I bought 4 of them from Amazon. They had a Valentine's Day special for $88. Amazing deal. I should have bought more of them. The one problem is the watch was too big for my wrist. I've got just right at 6 1/4 inch wrist, and at 44 millimeters, it was just a little bit too much. I think if you got 6.5 and over, you can probably pull it off, but under 6.5, it's just quite a big watch. It is a dive watch, so it's meant to wear large, but it just wasn't working for me. That said, it's a awesome watch. You've got 44 millimeter case diameter, 48 millimeter lug to lug. You've got a 12 millimeter case height, 20 millimeter lug width. You've got a mineral crystal with anti-reflective coating, and the Lume is listed as BGW9, 200 meter water resist, screw down crown. EcoDrive movement is E168. This is just a great all-around diver. He's had no problems with it in 3 years, no issues charging, staying charged. He leaves it on his nightstand, doesn't specifically try to get a whole lot of light to it, and he said there's never been a problem. This isn't the bracelet that came on the watch. I ordered this one off of Amazon. It was just like a $25 replacement. It came on the rubber strap. So that said, there's a lot of options out there that you can put this watch on. I opted, if you watch my channel, I like the automatic because they are smaller. If this watch was 41, 42, I would probably be wearing it. I have nothing against the EcoDrive. Great quartz movement. I mean, you're going to get 10 years out of this with no problems. And there's a lot of people online that know how to change the battery in the back, even if it was to lose its ability to hold a charge. There's a case back there, brushed stainless. The machining on this, I mean, honestly, it's better than the automatic. Because if you can see, the automatic has a little bit of a gap on the bezel that bounces up and down a little bit. Look how well that is machined. It is so tight. 60-click bezel. I mean, it is snug like it needs to be. I mean, it's smooth. It's a really good bezel. That said, I don't know why they don't have such a tight fitting on the automatic. You can see it's got a little bit of a gap, a little more play, and it turns easier, but it seems to have a little more slop to it. Bezels are almost exactly the same. Hold these side by side. You know, obviously the biggest difference is that you have the crown at the 8 o'clock position on the automatic. You're at the 4 o'clock position on the EcoDrive. Very similar in look. If you're entertaining both these, not really trying to do a comparison. I was just wearing this one and thought I would show you what they look like side by side. You've got more brushed case on the EcoDrive. You've got a lot more polish case on the automatic. If you're entertaining these. Both have signed crowns, both screw down crowns, both 200 meter water resist. This really would be a choice on what you want. You want automatic or do you want the EcoDrive? I think if you're looking to get somebody a present and they're not really a huge watch person and they just want a watch that works, that's well made, I think I would go with the Eco Drive. And that's why I gave it as a gift, because some people just are not into automatics. They don't really want to have to reset it every time they want to pick it up. And it's aged very well. And he's, again, had no issues with it. Here they are again, just if you're trying to decide. Smaller wrist, I would probably go automatic. You've got a larger wrist, definitely get the Eco Drive. There's a couple different bezel options that you can pick from. And watch for them to go on sale. Both these watches right now are running slightly over and under 200, just depending on what site you're looking at and if there's a sale. Just watch Amazon, because Citizen will run sales on Amazon and you can pick these up cheap, either one of them. This one I've seen go in the 170s. Again, this one was $88. Not that that's ever happened again, but they will run specials on them from time to time in the 150s and the 160s I saw last year. So keep an eye out for that. If you've got this one, I'd love for you to talk about it. Tell me which model you have. Have you had any issues with it? And if anybody's gone over the 10-year mark with any of the Eco Drives, also I'd like to hear about that, because that's typically what people say they're running. They can get 10 years out of the Eco Drive battery. If you're over that, let me know. Put it in the comments below. And as always, I appreciate you tuning in to Cold Pizza Watch Reviews.